So how's your year going? Good. I've had a really weird year.
Pete Davidson is not yet done slandering Kim Kardashian. You must have already heard about all the mess that he got involved in when he started dating Kim K. But now he's exposing how jealous his ex-girlfriend is of her elder sister, Kourtney K.
I mean, she does have like a bigger role in designing Kimoji and doing stuff like that. Yeah. But I do think it's like inappropriate for her to talk to you and not to me.
The Kardashians really went from standing up for each other all the time to getting insecure of one another. Can't really blame Kim though. Kourtney is living her life right now without so much care about her reputation and online influence. To be honest, she's the realest among the sisters as she's not obsessed over fame. But could this be the same thing Pete is going to reveal about his ex? We all know that Pete and Kim's relationship was never really meant to last.
Okay. You guys have stalked me long enough. I'll finally answer you. So this is how it went down with Pete.
Come on, Kim just got out of a relationship with Kanye West, and Kanye has shown multiple times that he wanted to have Kim back. Maybe Kim missed being linked to a new guy, that is why she enjoyed the relationship with Pete. When people knew about the relationship, a lot couldn't help but just roll their eyes at the news, and everybody was like, really? Anyway, their age gap is not the issue here, nor are Kim's children. Kanye was, and all the other mess that Pete had to encounter because he was already entangled with the life of Kardashians. Do you all know how this relationship even started? They had known each other even before when Kim was still married to Kanye because Pete was a huge fan of West. They even had a dinner together, but what really sparked this romance is when Pete and Kim did a skit where they played Jasmine and Aladdin on SNL. Not only did they play a role, but they also shared their first on-cam kiss in that show.
I like you just the way you are. Now, are you gonna kiss me or not?
I sure am, Jasmine.
Kim later on admitted that she felt something with that kiss.
I did SNL, and then when we kissed in scene, it was just a vibe. And I was like, oh, maybe I just need to try something different.
But before we get deeper into the video, if you want to know more about what Pete knows about this family, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel right away. I will always keep you posted about the latest happenings in their lives and more. When Kim and Pete were dating, he became pretty close with Kim's family. For sure, he had seen this drama himself, and if you've been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians for quite a while now, then you would know that Kim and Kourtney is often engaging in huge fights. Sometimes it gets so bad that they're really fighting physically and are throwing harsh words towards each other.
You guys, my daughter's sleeping.
Don't ever come at me like that.
You
Don't.
two
I
stop.
swear to God, I'll punch you in your face. Don't use your
Billy and Billy,
me.
stop. Okay.
Kourtney is the eldest, and her relationship with her mom, Kris Jenner, and her other sisters, especially Kim and Khloe, were not always the best. And Pete, having been involved in the family once, surely had a lot of tea, and maybe Kim was letting out some of her feelings to him about her own family. Initially, Kourtney and Khloe were the closest in the family, but now Kourtney feels like everyone is ganging up on her. Kourtney have shared some sentiments about how her relationship with her sisters changed on an episode of Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast. She stated, I just felt like they really bonded, like they were going through the same things, and that's when I was unhappy with the show, partially because of them two kinds of ganging up. It was almost everything that Khloe and I had done to Kim, and then they were flipping out on me. When Kim and Pete were just getting to know each other, they even went out on a double date with Kourtney and her boyfriend, Travis Barker. People were already doubtful of their relationship right from the start. And even though Pete had a tattoo dedicated to Kim, it did not change people's perspective towards their romance.
Yeah, he has a few tattoos, a few cute ones, you know, that he got. But this one is it's not, that one, the Kim one, isn't a tattoo. It's actually a branding.
But as I mentioned, even though they're getting along well and Pete was getting close to Kim's family, Kanye was a huge hurdle in their relationship. He must have affected the split as well, even though they claimed that the main reason for the breakup was their busy schedules. Kanye was obviously unhappy with Kim and Pete's love affair. He dragged and slandered Pete online, and he got so many bad things to say about him. He even threatened him in his own song. Kim and Pete eventually broke up after 9 months. An insider revealed in 2022 that they amicably split this week. Their breakup was not really dramatic, and that is kinda new considering that Kim is a Kardashian. Well, this had people speculating that Kim was actually dumped and that Pete wanted to get as far away from the family as possible because of all the trouble that he had to go through while he was with Kim. Who's your favorite member of the Kardashian Jenner clan? I would love to know, so comment them down below. In the hopes that people would not know what actually happened, they just decided to get ahead and claim that the long distance and the busy schedule became too much to handle for them. There are rumors spreading that Pete was telling his pals that he regrets ever dating Kim. One source revealed this. The more he reflects on what he went through with Kim, the more Pete wants to pinch himself and ask what the hell he was thinking. His swagger was gone and he was seriously worried he'd become a long-term victim of the Kardashian curse. Not only that, but apparently, Pete also said that Kim doesn't hold a candle to his other ex-girlfriends, including Kaya Gerber, Margaret Qualley, Ariana Grande, and Kate Beckinsale. Well, Kim is popular, but all these other girls that Pete had a relationship with are certainly much better and more beautiful than Kim. He must have realized it when it was too late. He did not only have a downgrade, but he also gained so much hate because of Kanye West. Some fans are saying that Kourtney's love life and how well it's going right now might be one of the reasons why Kim is hating and being jealous of her. Besides, throughout the years, people have grown to love and appreciate Kourtney even more because of how she often stands up for herself. And unlike all her sisters, she does not let their mom control her decisions just so they can have a higher rating. Kourtney has been kinda different from all of them. She even started her own company and allegedly did not ask for her family's help. Basically, she was not living for fame and people are loving her more these days even though she was not trying as hard as her sisters.
Like, you don't have to be perfect at all times. You're just perfect the way you are.
I had this big pimple on my nose and I kept on complaining about this pimple and being like, oh my God, I have to get up.
And that is something that Kim and their other sisters don't understand. They think that they've done everything just to get the attention of the public, yet Kourt was the one receiving all the love and respect that people have left for them. Kim has also shaded Kourtney a couple of times, saying that she does not work as hard as her or the other members of the family. Okay, Kim, so just because she's getting tired of the cameras and people feasting on her personal life, that automatically means that she's lazy? We all know that it was still thanks to Kim that their family became popular, and all of them surely enjoy the perks and benefits that come with their fame. That does not mean that Kourtney could never have her own decisions in her own life. Knowing that Pete had bonded with the family behind all the cameras and closed doors, he surely saw how they're really like toward each other when it's just their family in the room. I bet that he had heard more than just banters, and that could be the reason why people are expecting him to expose Kim sooner or later. Even though they lasted for 9 months, what they had was not really deep and life-changing for both parties. Some fans also believe that Kim only used her relationship with Pete just so people would talk about her and not Kourtney. That's another level of insecurity. To think that they're sisters and yet Kim was that petty? Right now, after hearing all of these, I think most of us are Team Kourtney. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.